Okay, so I've got the main structure of the table done. You can see there's probably a lot more than there used to be, which is to say there used to be nothing. Going over the pieces. I've now replaced the two side pieces with angle steel. One of them I actually had to just take a normal flat piece of steel and then weld sides onto it because it had to bolt into the other one. That's why you can see the kind of break in it there. I've also got the main front section done, so there's a shelf that rolls up and down and a winch at the top that holds it. Most of it is actually just kind of held together, so the winch piece is not actually attached to anything, it's just unable to slide away from the other pieces because each of the sides has essentially just steel welded onto it that allows it to not move. And then down at the bottom, I've actually built a base that the two sides just kind of slide into. It's pretty hard to see from here, but you'll have to trust me on that one. The base also helps you put the thing together when you're just one person, because each of the two sides are made out of 1/4 inch angle steel, and then there's a whole bunch of 1/8 inch thick slats on them, so the whole thing weighs about 90 pounds. And the two sides are then held together by those two cross braces, and it's going to be kind of hard to give a good estimation of this, but the thing is pretty fucking stable. I would feel just fine climbing on it in that I have climbed on it several times. The shelves themselves really just have a bunch of rollers that allow them to go up and down these angle pieces on the side. And of course this one will eventually have an electromagnet on it, so there's supposed to be a motor that turns that chain to move the electromagnet. And of course there's supposed to be an electromagnet on the whole thing. But the motor that I had was no good. I am kind of an idiot and I misunderstood the concept of universal motors. So I'm going to need a different motor, which I'm working on. But of course we do have the main winch motor, and it does work just fine. So to give kind of a demonstration of this thing actually doing its damn job, see if I can get a good angle on it. Have a look. So we can see from that it's actually going to be able to move up and down and get the different tables. And it's going to be a pretty swanky device if and when I actually finish all the rest of it. But making progress. So anyway, rock on.